Yo, it's Monday. Y'all know what that means. Good evening, good Monday evening, y'all. It is the 15th of March. I'm here with my man, Chef Matty. Matty, how you doing, baby?
Yo, I'm good, bud. How are you?
Just took a dab right before the show, and whew. Let me tell you, it was a hard hit. But yeah, man, fucking, I got loads to talk about today, but I want to hear about you, man. I want to hear about you. How was your weekend?
It was good, bud. Busy at work, which is nice. We just opened up at like 50%, so it's good to be busy again.
It's good. It's probably a good feeling. You know what I mean? It's probably a good feeling to be able to, have the feeling of doing your mise en place for more than just 4 or 5 people or 25 people, if you will. You're when they say we're doing 50%, that's more tables. So
Yep.
just in theory, you're like, well, shit. Now we can hold more rezos. Now we have more. We can have more covers, et cetera, et cetera. Like that's a good feeling. Plus, when the restaurant's making more money, everybody feels good. That's everything, man. That's great.
Yeah,
It's fucking great.
yeah, it's good.
Do you think that it'll ever go back to not wearing masks in the kitchen?
I don't foresee it, man. I don't know. I mean, especially for someone like myself with the beard, it's just like hygiene.
Yeah. You're always wearing a beard net anyways. You're like, bitches, I've been doing this for a while.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm used to it. But
Yeah, I've seen that, actually. I've seen some people, just people, walking around in certain stores. I'm not going to even say the store because it's terrible, but wearing a beard net thinking it works as a mask.
no. Yeah.
I wanted to rip it off his face. Almost at her face, but whatever. I wanted to rip it off and hold up a mask and be like, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things here, you're doing it wrong. And just kind of like walk away. Like, you know what I mean? But they tried, I guess.
Yeah, it's an effort. Yeah.
It's one of them cheap plastic trophies. Not the good ones, not the metal ones. But the cheap plastic little bastards that you got when you played T-ball and shit.
Right.
Give them one of that. Give them some kind of plastic figurine dipped in fucking gold and make them think that they actually, participation. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah, participation.
Jesus. I've turned into a salty old man, I'll tell you that.
Already.
I absolutely have. Oh, it's, when that gray kicks in the beard, you're just like,
True. Yep.
I want to grit my teeth and beat the shit out of you. But they, in order to get a pearl, we all need a little grit over time. So here we go. I actually have some talking points today, Matt. Some just kind of fucking random things that I thought of during the week, man. Oh, what you got?
It's my dad's product.
Ooh, what do you got there? That's neat. That's cool.
Right. Yep. So I got CBG in now.
Oh, CBG is great. I got some CBG actually right here, dude. Some CBG dabs. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I actually used a terpene to make it's all isolate, CBG isolate. And so then I actually took that and mixed it with a terpene and just mix, very, very, very loaded because terpenes are very, very potent. So one drop will do quite a bit.
Yep.
Be careful. They say that adding terpenes and shit like that causes cancer. There's no way. You're burning it off in a fucking, with a torch. I mean, it's not, there's no way. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say. Let them. There's nothing. There's nothing in weed that's ever killed anybody ever. Never has it been proven. So terpenes, that doesn't make any sense. However, it can make you sick. It can make you sick. So, for example, in basil, okay, if you eat too much basil, you're going to get sick because there's estradiol in basil. It's a terpene. That's, you know what I'm saying. But if you wash your basil and stuff like that, then you're going to be fine. You know what I mean? That's my point. But you would also have to eat a lot of basil for this to happen. But you know,
yeah.
Did you know that actually putting basil into the food, the pH and acidity in the foods actually kill off the estradiol in the basil?
I didn't know that.
Notice a caprese tastes different than like putting basil in like a red sauce, right?
True. Yeah. It does. Yeah.
Completely different play. Yep, that's my point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting fucking deep into herbs. Herbs are fucking, you know.
Herbs are good.
Herbs are great. Check this. Sir, I went 2 for 2 tonight with the old lady. We harvested chem cookies. We got chem cookies and we got diesel cookies. And when I tell you that this is absolute fire,
really,
dude,
smell-o-vision, man, I'm telling you.
Oh, we need it. We need it because I would live in this.
Jeez.
It's like fruity where it needs to be fruity, okay? Which is like the cookie part, okay? Which is weird because it's like it's kind of fruity, but it's a cookie strain, which is interesting. It's chem cookie.
Okay.
So it's got that kind of like gassy, like that gassy smell, but it's a sweet gas almost. If that makes any sense at all. And then,
dude, my mind is going elsewhere with like sweet and gassy.
Yeah. It's so good though. Like it really is, man. It's just really good. And I'm happy because I grew that.
Yeah. It's your own shit.
Like this is from like 3 months. Like I grew this. I put this in the ground like right before Christmas.
Nice.
So pretty happy with that, you know. And since then I've bought another grow tent. Whoops. I mean, because I was like, listen, I got a birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy things for said birthday. So, you know, I got another grow light and another grow tent. And what I told the old lady was like, yo, this is gonna make us money though. We can grow more. She's like, oh, that's all you had to say.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh. All right, well. So now instead of doing 2 autoflowers at a time, I'm gonna do 8.
Yo.
I mean, because I know what I did wrong.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't yield shit from these, you know what I'm saying? Because we know what we did wrong, you know, but they did teach us something greater that we couldn't pay for. And now I know what it is. I can't tell anybody because you have to, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But now I know it's that thing. And honestly, dude, like I couldn't not grow anymore. I would miss it. It's therapeutic as shit.
Yeah.
It really is, man. But being therapeutic as shit is why we're here, Matt. That's why we're here. But before I forget, I would like to try some of your dad's stuff, dude, for sure. Seriously, like get me on that. I like that little wood thing. Let me know what I need. You know what I'm saying?
Your way. Oh yeah, I'll talk to you
for sure. I like that song though. I like that song. I was like, shit. All right. Well, what song was that?
All right. Oh shit! Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can see you. I can hear you.
Hold on, my mic got muted. 1 second.
No, your mic's fine. Yeah, your mic's fine, Bubba. His connection. Well, when he comes back in 3, 2, no. That's a person. That's not even a person. That's a bad person. He's gone. He is eventually gone. All right, well, it's cool. So I really wanted to talk about the common good for everybody. Talking about the end plate, okay? In a kitchen, the end result is a plate. It's a plate that we use to represent certain things. It's a plate that we use to... And he's back. There he is. What's up? You're all right, dude. You're all right. Dude, I'm not worried about it. It's all right. What I was saying is the common good for everybody is what I was moving on to, and the common good for everybody in the kitchen. Final result is that plate, man. You know what I'm saying? What we hand over to the customer is the image of the kitchen. Every chef's prime. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how we're taken serious. Da, 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 da. All right.
Yep.
So let me give you an example. Okay. In the kitchen, when a chef asks you what kind of experience you have and you don't answer him with this question, I'm going to look at you differently. I'll explain. I hold in my hands two of the exact same thing, two exact same plates. Okay?
Yep.
You got two different prices, though. That one's $5. This one's $50. Well, why if they're the same thing? I'll buy the $5 one all day. Hang on. Because the $5 one, it makes me 12 hours to make. The $50 one, I can do in 12 minutes.
Yep.
See my point? My point is, if you're not selling yourself to the chef, I don't give a fuck what you know.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck what you know. What you know can stay at the door. I don't give a fuck how you used to do an old kitchen. Back in my kitchen. Well, we're not in your kitchen. We're in mine.
Yep. Huh.
People people right now are just going, that's totalitarian. It's not, though. It's not. We're getting to that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to finish the show to argue that point. That's fine. Watch my show. Hate me. Come on. Go ahead. What happens when I'm right? It ain't about being right, but what happens when I'm right? Doesn't matter. But it's that family vibe.
It is.
You feel me? Yeah. At the end of the fucking day, you're in the shit too, dog. You know? That's the whole industry is what we're talking about. We ain't leaving out. Remember that fucking server from 16 years ago that you accidentally fucked in dry storage? Come to find out her boyfriend was one of the busters and you've been there for 2 weeks and didn't even fucking know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on that whole shit. It was a very awkward week and a half until he quit.
Yeah.
I felt fucking terrible. But at the same time, I kind of liked it. I'm not going to lie to you. My Loki complex kicked in and I enjoyed the fuck out of that. I'm like, yo, Mr. Steal Your Girl right here. That's why they wrote the song. That's what I was cocky as shit about it. That could have fucked that kid up. I don't know. I'll never know. I never heard anything from this kid and I'm worried about him now. You feel me?
Feel you. Yeah.
You know, so if he hears this, if he sees this, you know who you are. Hit me up. Let's have a chat. I owe you an apology. I can't give you a new girlfriend. Lord knows where she went. She was gone. That was a second to me, man. I mean to take that time from you. You feel me? That's the point. But that family vibe.
Yeah.
Well, here's the issue. When one of the families having an issue, we've been raised the wrong way. All right, send them to counseling. Oh, wait. He said what? I thought he promoted mental health. I do. Thought he promoted therapy. I do. Hang on. Mom's having problems. Counseling. Dad's having problems. Counseling. Kids. Counseling. Therapy. Prozac. Zoloft. Benzos. Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that shit works.
The masks here.
Here's why. Exactly. Here is why. Dropping some fucking truth for you. You're telling the wrong person the wrong if I got a problem with my old lady, I walk up to her and I go, babe, I got something to say. I don't go, hey, you need to no, fuck no. She would hit me in my mouth. What you talking about? She'll grab that lip ring and just start, I ain't gonna be no bass and no hook. My point is, we talk. And communication is fucking key. And if you work in a goddamn kitchen, you fucking know communication. You know kitchenese.
That's the first thing you learn.
That's the first fucking thing you learn. Because if you can't speak the fucking language, you're not gonna survive long on the island. Gilligan, you're about to get your ass beat. You feel me? Like that's what's gonna happen. Marianne, beat your shit, dog. But the thing is, like, in that family, if you're having an issue, yo, talk about it.
Yep.
Talk about it. Because let's face it, man, in the restaurant mental health, industry, there's a lot of talk of suicide, man. A lot of addiction because of suicide, just a lot of deaths that were just, let's face it, man.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean,
more than unfortunate.
Could they have been avoided?
Avoidable. Yeah. But at the same time, the same can be said by a number of industries right now. And so that's why we kind of say this thing the way that we're saying it. Because listen, this is about the mental health. Take it how you leave it, man. I'm just going to say it. That's it. Not preaching. I got a soapbox for a little bit, and this is how I can help to give back. So, talking about these things is kind of a thing, some bullet points and shit. Being completely alone isn't as great as people thought it would fucking be, huh? Because you got your wish, America. You got your wish, all right? You wanted to be isolated from the rest of the world on everything, food included. And so you did. I get it, the pandemic. I get that. More could have been done, though, all right? And now you've got this industry here. That was the bread and butter of your travel. It's suffering, and you don't give a shit.
Nope.
Well, they're going to be replaced by automatons here soon. I heard automatons, Tommy, is the thing of the day. I really don't give two shits and a fuck less what you think. My family has lost a lot in this, in the restaurant industry. And when I say my family, I don't talk about my actual blood family. Most of them, yes, they do still cook. I talk about you, Matty. Yep. I talk about everybody else that goes to work and does a service to someone.
Yeah.
Everyone's voice that isn't heard from the customer when the customer should say thank you. So many fucking years did we cater to restaurant owners and businesses and these people and say, oh yeah, the customer's always right. Hey, fuck you. The customer is always wrong and we can prove this.
Yes. Yeah.
Always wrong and we can prove this. Right now, where was the customer when we needed to bail out? Oh, but wait, when Becky's got that fucking, when Karen's got those coupons, you're gonna cancel me on Twitter?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Cancel my restaurant. I don't want you here either. And that makes a huge stink. And then all of a sudden everybody else stinks. You'll be like, yo, but she's the one that showered. That's my point. Just because you don't like something, don't subject yourself to it. I've had people come at me about mental health and be like, well, you talk about restaurants. Bitch, that's because of what I know. I mean, if I wanted to know about sucking dick, I'd probably ask you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my point. I can get a really good look at a T-bone steak by putting my head up a cow's ass, but I'd rather take the butcher words for it. Feel me? Yes, yeah. Tommy. I got it in. But anyways, that's my point. I'm not going to sit there, when it comes to food, ask a chef. Don't be like, well, I'm a foodie and Google says this and this and that. I'm like, yeah, but have you ever actually created that sauce? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Put your blood, sweat, and tears into that.
I wish Pinterest were a 5-pound recipe book that I could just beat the shit out of people with and be like, you're doing it wrong. Stop bastardizing cooking so good chefs like myself, Matt, and everyone else I fucking associate with. Dude, it's a fucking joke.
Yeah, it is.
Like, don't hit me up and be like, yo, my salmon's on fleek. Okay, next person that says fleek to food, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Those two words do not go together.
Oh, dude. What's up, Pearson? That's my point. Like, it's insane how much people bastardize fucking, like, just food. All right? And then it's happening in the cannabis arena already.
Already, yeah. What the
already.
Fuck?
Martha Stewart has her own brand of CBD. Okay. Jay-Z's got his own monogram. Yo, even Seth Rogen's got Houseplant. You got Lil Wayne with his brand, and all these brands popping up, and everybody's in fucking weed. All right. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you can just be like, yo, I'm rolling in it. Will I grow my own? So
Yeah.
I'm rolling in it. That's my point. And on the way up, those little people are going to get taken off. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Pearson gets it. I can't own a restaurant because, like food is food, right? Weed is weed. I get that. But yeah, you compete, but like, oh, fucking, are you serious already? Big tobacco and alcohol just announced with weed. Great.
What?
That's just my point. But at the same time, I want to get to my further point, back to the common good for everybody, the end result of the family vibe and subjection, okay? Take care of your family. You take care of your needs as a human fucking being. And one of those things, there's all these needs that we have, all right? That we have to pay for. Sorry, your financial needs.
Yeah.
If you're making more on unemployment than you are at a restaurant, you need to consider other options of employment. Or you can show the owner what you made on unemployment, and if they don't fucking match that, don't go back to work for them. I'm sorry. I would not do it. We in the industry, we have two sides. Two sides. We're either doing it for money or doing it for love.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most, survivalistic form of prostitution I've ever heard of. Because if my number's right, I'm going to grit my fucking teeth, hate every minute of it, but get it fucking done, and it's going to look great for that fucking top dollar. And you would too.
Yeah, damn right. Well, because you have the skill set.
I got that chef on my neck going, you'd be an asshole to turn that down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What, are you fucking drunk, boy? I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that big burly guy. You remember him? We all have. I remember hearing that. I can feel that PTSD a little bit now. I'm joking, but I can feel his garlic breath having just a couple of fucking, palm frites on the way over.
Yep.
I can feel that. Oh, don't ever turn down more money. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I can get that bass rumble too. And it's just like, I mean, he's not wrong, but what if I really enjoy where I'm at?
Yeah. And it's not about the money.
Exactly. Or, dude, at the same time, everybody has a price.
Oh, yeah.
Let's face it. When Wu-Tang said cream, they weren't wrong.
They were not.
All right, they were wrong. My point is, and you can negotiate those prices, and I'm all about the barter system, and that it is. But exactly. Pearson gets it. Cha-ching, right there with it.
Money, yeah.
Exactly. It's dollar bills, y'all.
Yep.
But at the same time, when does money match your ethics? Okay. And your ethics are formed from your passion of the culinary arts.
Mm-hmm.
So that brings us back to why we do this show. This is mental health all around, man. It doesn't matter. Okay. But if we had to pinpoint one, it's about restaurant mental health and self-care, which it's an amazing group, guys. Go out, jump on. The admins are fucking great. Go check them out. It's a safe place for everybody. If you're looking for a place to get away from asshole people, just to be able to speak your piece, and you want it to fall on over 10,000 people, that right there.
Incredible.
10,000 people will see and hear you. Okay. They're waiting for you, man. If you're feeling lost, you're feeling cold, you're feeling afraid, you're feeling alone, depressed, whatever you're feeling, man, go there. You won't be judged. You won't be bullied. You'll be taken care of, and you'll be fucking heard.
Yeah.
Early as hell. I really appreciate like that, places like that being around the internet, because let's face it, Facebook's not looking too hot. You feel me? Like it's not looking too hot.
Yeah.
They're starting to piss off a lot of people, but at the same time, like, I get it. What is good for the goose isn't necessarily good for the gander, and I get that. Again, subjection. You know, we're learning criminals. We're organizing our own little, you know, adventures and shit. You know, we're learning. We're growing up. We're now. Well, some of us feel like we're slacking in our 30s. You know, some of us feel like I'm just waking up. I'm just cocooning. Whatever your fucking perspective may be, please make it as abundantly fucking positive as possible. But you can't piss on somebody else's fucking parade and tell them it's raining just so they cancel the show so you can scoot in real quick.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nope.
That's worse than getting cheated on, dude. That's like working an entire shift and getting fired at the end of the shift.
We've all been there, though.
All out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. You know?
And then guess what? Nope.
Yeah, I mean, one more time, what?
And then you're out of a job. You bust your ass, you think you did, and you're out of a job at your shift. Worst feeling ever. Yep.
It's how many nights, Matt, have you went home and wanted to dream tonight just to get out of your head and it just doesn't happen?
Almost every night.
Yeah.
It's just
so
the way
then, what that be exactly, that's all right. Let's say it's a Friday night. All right, let's set the fucking stage, right? It's Friday night. All right. You and I are working the line. All right. There's no chef. It's pretty normal. Usually somebody from the Fronto Expo. All right. Skeleton crew. All right.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what stations we're working, but the point is, let's say we're working and we close at 10. All right. So, pretty decently steady night. So we start pre-closing at like 8:30. You know what I'm saying? So come 10 o'clock, 10:15, we can walk out the door, right? You want to get out as soon as fucking possible. So you're rushing to get the fuck out. So when we do that, we get out of work and your adrenaline is just through the roof. Because you're like, fuck, I can't go to sleep. You can't be done. That's why a lot of people in the restaurant industry, believe it or not, will work until the wee hours in the morning or just go and get fucking shit-faced.
Yep. Drink. Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, we've made it to where we don't want to go home. We just want to go party. We normalized that for so long that we didn't really get to have normal lives. We worked all the weekends, all the holidays. Like, what's a fucking day off? But we make it okay for the customers and owners to allow this and to make this happen. I'm sorry. I grew up always knowing that, the squeaky wheel will get the grease. That's just how that happens. But if I don't know there's a fucking problem, then I can't fix it.
Yeah.
Which goes back to subjecting yourself to something. If I say something, I'm the type of asshole. It's like, first and foremost, time out. I already don't like you for coming to my face like that. Like, I didn't even disrespect you. I mean, like, I'm trying to do something for you. I'm trying to do something for the greater good. I don't like to be subjected. I don't like when people are like, yeah, but I don't like what you went through, so that makes me triggered. That's not okay.
Yeah. No.
Because I had your back. Little did I know you were waiting to fucking hit me with, stab me in mine. Like, I'm not going to, no, E.T. Brute will not be my next words. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I wear BPV. No, I'm joking. I don't wear BPV. I'd be like a little dinosaur if I did.
Right.
But that's my point. Like, why do we always continue to push ourselves? Well, most of us look at cooking as an outlet.
Yep.
I mean, some of us find it a little bit, eventually. Okay. Some of us had to learn the hard way, but let's tone that back a second. Let's look at something. Matt, have you ever just straight said, fuck this, I'm out, and quit a job?
Once.
But you have.
Once I have, yeah.
Right. Have you ever very, angrily just put on your 2 weeks notice, finish your 2 weeks professionally, and then left?
Yeah.
You've left a job because it's shitty, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really the point. But obviously you're going to just, if you're walking off the job, you're it's shitty anyway. So we're just going to assume as an orange is an orange at this point. Okay. They're the same thing. So I've never met anyone ever that hasn't quit and just walked off, or no call, no showed at least one job in the restaurant. One.
Very common.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this. I've got a lot of failures in my career. A lot of them. But do you know what the word fail actually means? It's a first attempt in learning. A lot of people would argue, yeah, he had all those chances to learn, but he still ain't learned nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, want to find out, fucker?
Right.
That's my point. Because it's the same people saying that shit, consider your sources, that would easily replace me within an hour if I had an appendicitis attack at work, or if I dropped dead, I would be replaced in an hour. Make sure the machine keeps running. That's what he would want. Yeah, but not necessarily. Give me a fucking hour for pit's sake.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
You know, you're already robbing me fucking blind.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying? And so I'm giving you hours of my life that I'll never see back. Missing holidays, all kinds of stuff with my kids, all kinds of missing out on life. Sacrificing my life to you, and you can't even give me fucking health insurance. You can't pay me more than the unemployment agent. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I say this to all of my restaurant people out there listening, wherever you may be, you lovely bastards and bastardettes, if you will, and the people in and among between. Insert pronoun here. Sorry, y'all. Just didn't want to, leave you out. We're all assholes. First and foremost. Secondly, I don't know about you, but I survived the 86. And that is what I'm doing another show on. It's called Survive the 86. We've all been fired.
Yeah.
Hell, COVID hit, bro. People with 30 years in never missed a day. Just fucking very adamant, very militaristic. Never missed a day. Always took scheduled time off. They're back. Everything's done. Paperwork in order. What happened when the fucking Louisville slugger of Corona hit you in the fucking face, bitch? Yeah, done. You're on unemployment, same as me.
Yep.
Literally, those cocky little bastards, you know what it did? It goes, I'm just going to take a little off top. Now everybody's the same height.
Yeah.
I got 25-year vets that I used to cook with that I begged for a dishwashing job now hitting me up going, dude, do you know of anything? I'll fucking move if I have to.
Yeah, it's a shit.
That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah.
And they got 4 kids, dog.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Well,
that's
cooking,
what I'm saying. Sorry.
Yeah. You're good. No, I mean, cooking is all they ever knew, man. And coronavirus hit, out of a job, done. You're sitting on your fucking couch, got your 4 kids. What are you doing? I mean, it's tough.
I'm right there with you, dude. And it's like, well, I mean, to be fair, no one really knew what to do.
No.
I get that. But at the same time, everybody was too worried. They were already fighting. You know what I'm saying? So I say this here in Michigan. My state did a very good job with COVID. That I can say. I agree with some of the decisions for the most part. Some of them I disagree. And the one that I disagree with is, so only 1% to 2% of the COVID virus could be linked back to restaurants, but you got fucking Walmart open.
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so time out, though. Time out. Time. I'm calling time right now. Time out. But Chef Rodney, you just said that they wouldn't go back to work anyways because they make more unemployed. I did say that. Yeah. Okay? I can say the same fucking thing, and this is how. I want to semantically bitch slap you. I'm joking. I wouldn't bitch slap you. Host slap, whatever you want. I'm going to semantically tap you on the head. I was kidding. But that's where you get to barter your worth now. You understand? Back to what I said, though. Remember? Take your paycheck from them, take your fucking unemployment shit and go, if you can't match these numbers, I can't work for you. He'll go, goodbye, I'll find somebody that can. And that is the issue.
Yeah, you won't.
There's no loyalty, dog. Loyalty is only pocket deep, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm going to say something, and it's going to be considered outlandish. Oh, it's going to be considered dirty. It's going to be considered a funky baseline to those of us who cool cats, if you will. But it's going to be a t-shirt, if it's not already, and I'm fucking making it because it sounds baller as shit. Are you ready for this new slogan?
I'm ready.
All flavors matter.
Dope.
You can't get mad at it.
No. I love it.
At all. Like, all right, go ahead. Find some way to subjectively, like be like, I just see short-circuiting Karens going, anger, trigger, yeah, sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
But like, all right, what's your favorite food? I like spaghetti. Okay, well, we're not even going to talk about the presto pasta that you're doing, but the point is, right? So it's a flavor, right? Well, I know it's many flavors. I'm a chef, but it's at least one flavor, right? Well, yeah. Does that flavor matter to you? Well, yeah. Then shut the fuck up. Like, the fact is, you have to spoon feed these people. Yo, everybody nowadays wants to go, but I love bacon. I'm a foodie, and bacon and thick cut and peppered. And all right, if you love bacon, cook some. Oh, you're terrible at that. Okay, wait a minute. Did you just say you're vegan? Well, yeah, I'm vegan. Yeah. I eat cows every now and then. I eat some bacon. Holy shit, there's so much wrong with what you just said.
Yeah.
People are that dumb. Be like, time out. First and foremost, bacon doesn't come from a fucking cow. Show me the bacon on a cow. Yeah. There's many different cuts of steaks, some of which I know better than others, some of which I know by different names. Okay? Yeah. Some of which I don't fucking know at all. And I'm a chef. That's why there's butchers. Not the point. I can cook every single one of them. Not the point. The point is, show me where the bacon's at.
Yeah.
Because it's in the piggy.
Yeah.
That's not a cow. Oh my God, I've been eating pig. Are you serious?
Yeah. They freak out.
Everybody wants bacon, but ain't nobody want to shoot the pig. If you don't have the fucking balls to shoot that pig, then you don't have that's just like a fucking foodie coming up to me and going, yo, I'm going to give you $200. I need you to pretend that I shot this pig. No, I ain't going to pretend shit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend shit. Go back to your job working at, your sit down desk job. I'm not going to do shit. That's just it. If you were smart, you made it through this shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I think that being able to, kind of have like a moment to sit down and just break down shit and kind of like bounce it off you, man, I think that's pretty important, man. I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah. That's super important. Yeah.
We're the black sheep, dude. Who else who the fuck else do that? At the end of the day, here, okay, let me say this. You and I are both new to a restaurant, okay? We both worked the line. We both been trained. We started at the same time because it's happened. You've had that buddy be like, hey, I'm new too. Yeah. Me. And then you're like, that's my new drinking buddy. That's just kind of how that works.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys kind of have that. You're like, that's where that's at. Cool. All right, cool. You pinpoint it, you come back.
Yeah.
So let's say that we both started a restaurant fairly new and you're that drinking buddy, if you will, or whatever have you. I don't drink either, so I feel you. But like, you know what I mean? All right.
Yeah.
That compadre.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would, if you were like, dude, I need my shift covered. Like, I hate to say this, but like, I got you back.
Yep.
I get it. At the same time, bring me some brownies. And I guarantee I'll have brownies within 24 hours. That's my point. There's a parlay that happens. And we don't talk about the parlays of the kitchen. We don't talk about, all right, check it out. Goddamn well when a server is just downright being a bitch. And I say this about both male, female, and non-binary servers. Okay. Allow me to elaborate briefly. Server comes back saying, I need this. Well, I don't have a ticket. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Stop arguing with me. Prove me wrong. I'm not making it till I see a ticket. I don't give a shit who it is. It could be the president. It is the president. Don't have a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point. Like, we're not dumb. I also don't keep arguing with you. So, sorry. Matt, what'd you say?
Oh, no, I was just laughing.
Oh, yes. There's a little bit of a delay, so I was like, oh, shit. I didn't want to interrupt. But...
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, but it's just like you can tell when waitresses and waiters and servers are just being a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get the fact that your customers are going to treat you like shit. So why isn't that just the new norm? And you can tell the fucking, when the seasoned vets are just like, you realize you're just being a fucking asshole right now. Like, they just hate everything. There's so much hatred in them. You know why? Because their entire job relies on what you think of them for that small interaction of time.
Yep.
That's their job.
Well, yeah, they depend on you. Yep. They wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for you.
Yep. So, do you think, and here's where it gets kind of controversial tonight, and this is a good question I was thinking about. Do you think that we should do away with tipping and pay everybody a base, minimum wage of $15 an hour? I don't agree with that at all. But the idea is some kind of, credits or something across the board. Okay. Do you think that we should do that? Do you think that we should? Because personally, I think we should kick that bitch up to $30 an hour.
Yeah.
Because you can't. That's half of what we need. That's capitalism. They're keeping us fucking low. They're buy low, sell high. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, for example, all right. So when you price out food as a chef in a restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
That steak is $45. Okay. Because of the lights, the ingredients, the labor.
Yeah.
The labor. Hang on. Wait, what does labor cost? Labor cost. Mm-hmm. So your labor, those hours of your life that you're giving away, sacrificing from money from a different person, you're paying your life to somebody that will replace you. And you're not mad. Well, I'd be furious.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got these new kids, these high school kids that are coming in and taking these jobs, and you see these restaurants fail and da-da-da-da-da. So let's scroll this back a little bit. Let's go back to young Matt and young Chef Rodney, okay? Before the beards. Our really loose fucking chef coats that we're buried in because we're tiny little bastards. Yeah. I'm actually a big dude. I was just saying that. But I did have a bit. I bought an XL, and I thought it was like, because I was wearing a medium. I bought an XL because I thought I was going to shrink. No, that bitch never shrunk. It was just fucking all over the place. Like, my kerchief was like, oh, it was a disaster. It was a disaster. But I'm alive. We grew up watching, as we're cooking, a lot of Food Network.
A lot.
Right. Because it was there. It was prominent, and it was something we could relate to. Ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say this next part, and it's going to piss people off, and I'm going to say it. It wasn't fucking real.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how many fucking times somebody will be like, hey, could you do this recipe? And it's a Food Network. No.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
And they're like, well, you're a chef. Don't you? I'm going to smash you into a million little pieces. You're a bitch. I mean, so if we're stereotyping, and that's my point.
Yeah.
I don't go up to a doctor and be like, yo, can I get that kind of appendectomy?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're cool? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get it. you go to a barber and be like, I would like that haircut, but that's different.
Yeah, whole different. Yeah.
That's totally different. But at the same time, oh, you know I wouldn't fucking have a point. Oh, you know I got a sneak point on this.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
I know.
goddamn well. At the same time, you do have your favorite hairdresser, though, right? You do have your favorite fucking barber, though, right? You do have your favorite fucking person for taxes, right? You do have your favorite plumber, your favorite electrician. You have your fucking favorites, right? All of those fucking favorites are also labeled as skilled fucking trades. The one thing in the world, in the fucking nation of the United States that's not taken seriously. Why aren't you mad?
Should be.
Because I'm furious.
Yeah.
And they've done nothing but piss off a fucking person that's learning to write. Oh, I'm going to make an embarrassment out of myself when I release my book. Absolutely. It's going to have so many grammatical errors. It's not even fucking funny. It should have never been published. It should be burned. It should be banned. It should be blacklisted. But you fucking read it once, didn't you?
Right.
And that is my point. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to, you know, that's just it. I'm going to write it.
Yeah.
If you really want a good introspective view into what a chef had just what I've been through, man, just one droplet in this sea of piratal fuckery, if you will. Because let's face it, we look like a band of, I don't know, I wouldn't say merry men, but we look like a fucking bunch of that ain't up to no good. I'll tell you that right now. You know, a pillaging band of miscreants that, you know, here's the thing. Money doesn't really actually fucking matter in the kitchen. Dude, real talk. I worked at a restaurant. No bullshit. I never had to have cash ever.
No.
Okay. My rent was paid by my credit card, you know, by my bank card. Okay. All of that shit. I never had to have cash. I bought groceries. There was like a 5-year period. I never had any cash ever. Yeah. And when somebody would go pay me cash, I'd be like, do you just fucking send it to me, you know, like this? And they're like, oh, yeah. I was like, cool. Fuck cash. You know what that tells me? It's all digital. It's all credits. It's always been that way. So back in the day when we were like, hey, man, Fifth Element's really awesome. They do credits, you know, da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, what is this right now?
Yeah.
This Fifth Element shit, ain't it?
Yeah. It's all credit.
The problem was, if you would have never seen that movie, if science fiction would have never existed, X, Y, and Z, you would be losing your fucking mind right now. But hang on a minute. Let's go back and talk about the Spanish flu epidemic. That was the exact same thing that happened that we never knew about.
I wonder why.
Taught us that in school. Well, hang on a minute. What about cannabis? It's out here fucking saving lives. And they never said anything about it. Wait a minute. Now that's interesting. What else have they, you know? And so, like, that's how conspiracy theories are born.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, man. Really. We know it's not fucking working. You understand? Yeah. We know that our mental health is draining us each fucking day. Nobody should have to work, you know, miss away from their family or their life.
No, it should be balance. Yeah.
That's just it. We need fucking hands with knives in them, man. I'm not saying unionize. I got 2 words for you. John Gotti. It didn't really work well for him. No. But I do think that if we were to raise up a flag like the pirate ship that we are,
yeah,
others would raise the other colors as well.
Guaranteed.
Raise those colors fucking high enough, you're going to change the world.
Yeah.
That's just it. Be the fucking change.
Yeah. You heard. Yeah.
That's what it is, man. And we can't listen to you. You can't be heard if you don't fucking speak up.
Yeah.
I want you to speak up. I want these people to speak up. I want people to speak up, speak out, be heard. Yo, shout out from the fucking rooftop.
Yep.
Don't puke off that sumbitch when I'm out there, though. I'll tell you.
Don't you fucking do it.
Oh, man. Dude, I hit somebody once when I was, it was rancid, too. I just did, Irish car bombs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't do that. Woo, boy. I'll tell you. I started the night with my go-to was, and I'm not trying to trigger anybody with drinkings. It's just memories, guys. If anybody, talking about it's helpful. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
For me, it is. But I would start the night off with Jameson ginger ale, light ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? Because they were cheaper that way. If I bought them in that drink, it was cheaper than buying a shot of Jameson. I don't know why. So I exploited that system. I didn't ask fucking questions, and I just kept getting them, and they were dirt cheap. And then, as you know, the transgressions of the night happened, everything became more fluid, and I was like, I don't give a flying fuck what happens. You know what I mean? Fuck's out the window. Those turn into Irish car bombs. There's a huge Irish, community in like Michigan area. Us Auburn Americans were, throwing down a little bit. Not a big deal. We ain't hurt nobody.
Yeah.
But you get about 8 or 9 Irish car bombs in you, and your stomach turns into a boiler that's just not ready to fucking. It's going one way.
It's all bad. Yeah. All bad.
So that explains that night. You know what I mean? Like, this is starting to slowly come back to me, and it's very awkward because, like, all right, bud, that picture we've all seen with the universe swirling into the chef's arm with the knife on the table as he's cutting. I feel like that, and that's happened to me. I felt that. I feel that when I cook anything now.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I just put a pen in mine. That's just it, man. I mean, it's a lot more thing, but I'm still artistic. But one of the things that I always had an issue with menu writing was making the meal sound appetizing.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. Synonyms weren't a thing for me, and adjectives and da 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 da. So I was like, you know what? That's the one thing I'm terrible at. I want to learn that. And so I've taken some creative writing courses.
Nice.
I'm studying the tape, man. I'm listening to these. They have these like videos on YouTube about the 15 mistakes creative writers shouldn't do. You know what I mean? Things like that. That's just it. Studying the tape. I want to be a better writer.
Yeah.
Because I got really good at food. I mean, that's great. You know what I'm saying? I got really good at rolling joints. That's cool. I got really good at growing marijuana. That's cool. I get good at things when you invest the time in it. Well, shit. Just get really good at masturbation. I wouldn't need to. I'm just kidding. Plenty of practice with that. Trust me, I'm a 34-year-old man that was a chef. That's for any lonely nights, man. Just saying. No, it's but that's my point. So practice, you got to get better at it. And here's the thing. I'm looking back at some stuff that I wrote at the beginning of the pandemic. It's fucking terrible. Why did you guys like this shit? Like, it's garbage. Someone should have been like, no, you're fucking bad. Like, stop. And so I'm going back through and I'm editing what I wrote, and I'm going to re-release that in the book. You see what I'm saying? So some of my OG fans, hello guys. Thank you, followers, friends, familia. They're gonna get like their dreams come true, if you will, and be like, "Oh, this is cool." You know what I mean? Like, this is what I was thinking. This is so much fucking better.
Yeah.
I would look at it side by side and was like, "How fucking high was I?" Like, shit.
That's how it is. Like when I look back, like at the beginning of my culinary career, like shit I used to plate, and I'm just like, "What the fuck was I thinking?" Yeah. Like, it was ugly. I look at the shit I'm doing now. I'm like, God damn, that's beautiful. You start somewhere. You know what I mean?
So it's interesting you should say that, because I think that kitchens in America are run wrong.
I'm curious.
So I kind of dropped a bomb on you, didn't it? You're like, I got to smoke for this shit. So let's go back to what because you and I were talking about Taylor's 4 principles that were woven into the structure of the brigade. Okay? A kitchen is a militaristic hierarchy, regardless of what you want to think. The only difference is it's in French. Okay. Rule number 1, replace rules of thumb with science creating organized knowledge. Wouldn't you call that a recipe book?
Yeah. Like all, yeah, they're all standard.
Correct. Achieve cooperation of human beings over chaotic individualism. We're all the same asshole. Just get rid of the ones that stink. Wipe your ass. Get back in line. Number 3, work for maximum output. Like I said earlier, if the restaurant's making more money, everybody's happy. Because you think, oh, I'm about to make more money. Does it ever happen? No. Dude, promotions are bullshit. I mean, let's fucking face it. I mean, and there's this part in my book that's, it's all about promotions. Like, I'm writing about promotions, and it's just like, there's such bullshit. All it is like you're guaranteed more hours. That's how they get you. All right, cool. You're not making more money.
No.
You're not. Look, well, my promotions, was it though? Did it though? Okay. Sit down.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the way it works. It's a title.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're fucking bullshit. So number 3 is work for maximum output, obviously. Everybody, we can all agree on that. The greater good, like, that's at the end of the day, you may work with somebody you fucking hate, but just push the plates out. And then if you work and you're like, all right, you're not half bad. You know what I'm saying? You're still an asshole. You're not half bad. That's how relationships are made in the kitchen. Number 4, last but not least, develop all workers to the fullest extent possible for their own and the company's highest prosperity. That basically hurt greater the restaurant. You represent that restaurant. I get that. There's one thing that should just be the title of this, and that's the word professionalism.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's this shit comes down from legendary French chef George Augustus Escoffier.
Yep.
I mean, if you don't believe in Escoffier, you don't know who Augustus Escoffier was. George Augustus, sorry. We need to have a conversation.
Yes. It is
about how bad of a foodie you are.
Yep.
Because that's my point. If you don't know what the 5 basic mother sauces are, you better learn fast. If you don't know what your basic knife skills, we can. That's the negotiable part. That doesn't really matter. I'm going to teach you the way I want it done, anyways.
Exactly.
So just learn those. But if you know your basic cuts and you can show me a couple basic cuts, I'm being impressed because at least I got something to work with.
Yeah.
Just know your shit.
Yeah.
Foodies don't know their shit.
Yep. Name me the 5 mother sauces and show me these 4 cuts. You can do it. You're hired.
Can you temp a fucking steak with your hand?
Or that? Yeah.
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 Rare, medium rare, medium well done. Don't ever do well done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just it. That's my point. Like, if you can't do these basic things, you are a foodie, not a chef. That being said,
thank you.
There have been foodies that have accidentally become good chefs.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, because they were like, I wonder. Oh, look at that. I'm just kidding. I was a terrible voice. That wasn't impersonating anybody. I was just saying. But that's my point, though.
Yeah. It's through a barrage of
Yeah, it's the fucking Shakespearean theory. You throw 100 monkeys, not aiming anybody, actual monkeys, into a room with typewriters. One of them's going to come up with something good.
Yeah.
Meaning you throw a bunch of fucking foodies in the kitchen, one of them's going to become a chef. That's how that works. It's just fucking, it's what is it? Forward progression with numbers?
Yeah.
You're throwing shit against a wall to see what sticks. Congratulations. You stuck the same as I did.
Yeah.
But you're still new.
Yeah.
You understand? You got to fight with the kid who allegedly fucking graduated culinary school, but can't graduate from the fucking dishwasher.
Yeah. Spent fucking $60,000 on culinary school and yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because I asked him how to spell crudité and he wanted to put the letter 8 in it. 8 ain't no letter. He wanted to argue, so he's going to be a dish tank till he fucking learns not to be dyslexic. I'm joking. That's a real thing. But you get the point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In a kitchen, I can tell when you don't like me. In a kitchen, I can tell when you don't like what you're doing. In a kitchen, I can tell when you fucked up.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. If you're in the kitchen that you want to be in, the kitchen that you do believe in, there's a different feeling to that.
It really
and that
is.
feeling always, you should always, always, always feel like you can speak up and speak out.
And be heard.
Yeah. Absolutely. And be heard. I mean, let's face it. If you don't speak up and speak out, I'm just going to continue speaking, and eventually I'm going to run out of words.
Yeah.
That's statistically impossible, but it's cool.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But that's just it. We're getting to the point, y'all, where I don't know what I can say because I don't know how you're taking it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't subject it to you. You feel me? If you was offended and you're being honest and genuine about something, then that's one thing. Mm-hmm. But if you joke about it right off the rip, I'm not going to take you serious.
Yeah, definitely not.
As a matter of fact, since I'm already, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. If the argument's there, the argument's there. But again, it doesn't have to turn into an argument. Let not democracy, but let diplomacy work for a chance.
Yeah.
If you just jump over it and start fucking swinging fists, or playing the victim, that's even worse. Because if you're playing the victim and you're triggered by something that I vaguely stated, and you started with a joke, all right, a little weird. You know what I'm saying? A little weird. But it is what it is. The world will spin on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to be an asshole. I'm still going to do great things. Yeah. But I'm going to make some time for some really bad ones now.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So my bad thing is that now that I'm a writer, I can take people like that and describe them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I've got you eternalized in a book as a Karen or an asshole or a dick, it's part of history now, bitch. That's just it.
You're fucked.
Yeah. But that's my point. You made a huge stink about it. You subjected yourself X, Y, and Z. And then you thought it was funny. Well, obviously, I'm going to take offense to that. Because mental health ain't nothing to laugh about.
It really isn't.
No, because there's going to come a time, if you're not already suffering, there's going to come a time where when you're suffering, we're going to think you was just crying wolf, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You must not know that little story. Let me catch you up real quick. All right. Little Timmy, doesn't have to be Timmy. Little Jenny, fine, doesn't matter. This little person was on wolf duty. Their only job was they see a wolf, they cry wolf. That's it. 2 times he cried wolf, and the field and everyone came running. No wolf. So the 3rd time, when there was a wolf, nobody came. Guess what? He did. They did. The wolf ate him. The point is, don't cry wolf.
Yeah.
Everybody misses that. Everybody misses that.
Yeah.
Now, let's take this back another generation real quick before we skedaddle on out of here. I'm telling you right now, the generations before us wouldn't have said that. You know what they would have said? Well, let me see that motherfucker. I'll punch him in his goddamn throat. So much violence. So much violence. But at the same time, if you come over to my circus, talk about how the peanuts ain't worth it, you're going to get your face smacked. That's what it is. I mean, I'm not promoting violence. I'm just saying, I wouldn't go into another person's house, no matter who it is, and just be like, well, that's fucking stupid, and I fucking hate that, and you should do that, and be like, yo, bitch, what about your own crib?
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking bitch smack you and get the fuck out of my house.
Right?
I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's gotten to that point. Now, will I obviously bitch smack them? Who is it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm obviously, I have ethics. I'm not going to hit a woman. I know that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to smack a fucking kid. But if you're a grown ass man, you're like, well, this sucks and da 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 da. Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
You know? Nobody asked you. You came into my house, started bitching about my crib. Nah, dude, that's not how it happens. I mean, no one's ever done that because you don't hang around with fucking assholes like that. But at the same time, that's not how that happened. You'd be like, well, oh, that's unfortunate. And now there are those people that go, oh, I'm so sorry. And they'll change the entire inside of their house because of one person's opinion.
Because it matters much to them.
And you know what the best part is? If you think about that, that makes that one person who complained about it responsible in theory, right? By proxy.
Yep.
So if, let's say this house owner goes, okay, but there's this bill of $2,400 that I had to pay because you didn't like everything and everything that you liked was expensive. So this is the bill. Oh, I'm not paying that. That was an opinion.
Yeah.
And then never go to their house again. You see my point?
Oh, yeah.
Mental health, y'all. If you're not willing to help yourselves fucking first, who are you doing this for? Who are you doing this for?
Yeah.
If I got to be the fucking asshole and be the bad guy of the fucking story so you can have a little bit of balance, where's my leather jacket? You feel me? Like, get me into the fucking cover. We'll call it a day. But that's my point. If I've got to point out, that faking it and making it isn't an appropriate fucking standard to put on a resume, I'm not. Don't come at me and be like, oh, you didn't hire me because I'm a woman. No, I didn't hire you because you're a stripper. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting a job as a cook. That's not going to work.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm willing to learn. I have a willingness to learn. I don't think so. I'm sorry. Like, I'm allowed to say no.
Yeah.
You can't be mad about that. I'm also allow you, because here's the thing. What happens when I do hire you and the owner doesn't like it and comes in and fires me on the spot?
Yeah.
Well, no, don't subjectify as shit. Just fuck off.
Yeah.
And just eat your, it's same with fucking shitty customers. Just eat your food and fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come into a restaurant with a pre-schemed plan of how you're going to get an additional percentage off of the coupon you already have in your hand. That is expired, by the way.
Still going to try and use it.
Oh, yeah. And be like, well, you guys didn't issue me a new one. So, because it's from the fucking newspaper.
Yeah. How am I supposed to do that?
What it is you couldn't decide on where to fucking eat. So you're like, I don't know, fucking Angela, where do you want to eat? I don't fucking know. And you're driving down the road looking for somewhere that's convenient because neither one of you want to fucking cook. A, B, well, we don't talk about, overstressing ourselves and overworking ourselves and idolizing that. We won't talk about that shit because us chefs and cooks, we already have been doing it, you sluts, for a fraction of what you make, which is why you're able to, at 6 o'clock on a fucking Thursday night, drive around to brewery and have, Thirsty Thursdays. Yeah. We're dying. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you're drunk texting your girlfriend for a half-ass booty call and you walk in front of me and the fucking streetlights hit you and you drunkenly get into your house.
Yeah.
I'm just getting out of work.
Yeah.
That's because you see my point?
Yeah.
So I want to see any foodie step online and do what we do. Go ahead.
Love it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. At the same time, there are some amazing foodies. I'm not going to say their names offhand that I've watched because you do. Yeah. You get nosy. You do.
Yeah.
They've become really good chefs. Proud of them. But they did the diligence. They did their motherfucking mise en place. They researched it. They did it quick. They're talented, push it, artistic. Flavors look like they're going to be on point. Usually But if you put that motherfucker up with an old abuela and ask him to make a seafood paella, who the fuck you gonna trust to do it? It ain't gonna be, Jim Schmo that just became a chef 6 months ago. Because I'm gonna need a recipe. The abuela's like, nah, bitch, let's do this.
Yep.
You know what the best part is? Foodies love learning shit. That abuela, she'd be like, come here, let me teach you.
Yep.
She wouldn't just like, I win.
It's not about that.
Exactly. It's not about that.
Yeah.
So we need to start taking fucking all flavors matter seriously. Because that's just it. All flavors matter.
It's true.
That's just it. I mean, you can literally take that any way you want.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not negative. Just don't subjectify yourself to that, because that's just just don't. It's like pointing a loaded gun at your head, knowing it's like playing Russian roulette with a full chamber of bullets. I'm gonna let you go ahead and play the game, but you're gonna be the only loser in the first one.
Yep.
I'm smart enough to know that I've done, and cynical enough, being a chef all of my fucking life, and it's almost killed me. I've tried to kill myself doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, Patricia, that Pinterest didn't load for you. You see my point? That's not any Patricias that I know, but it's just general. Point is, we're not built the same. Mm-mm. I know what sacrifice and humility are. Do you? Because I only think that you know how many Instagram followers you have, and you've made that your life.
Yeah.
Oh, you got over 10,000 likes on something? That's cool.
Cool.
I've done that over 10,000 times.
Yeah. Right?
A weekend.
Yeah.
In a weekend. By the way, sells really good. You know what I mean? That's the point of it. So we're not trying to intimidate anybody. No, that's not the message here. We are trying to get our mental health out there so that people fucking take us seriously. And today we kind of just sat back and we talked about, being subjective to things.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
Exactly. And that's the point of it, Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
No, I'm not even mad about that. Hell yeah. What song is that?
Yeah. My audio went out again.
All right. Well, we'll take care of it, y'all. It was a blast. Mental Health Monday, guys. Make sure you check us out. 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, on behalf of myself and Matty. Oh, there he is. I was just signing off, dude. I tried to do a solo, but it's cool. You're back now. What song is that?
Huh?
What song is that?
What song?
The one that was playing.
Oh, it's Logic. I forgot which Logic song.
Yeah. No, that's all I gotta say. I love everything Logic does.
Yeah, it's my.
Do you listen to his what was it? The new album. I forget what it's called.
It's not Under Pressure. It's No Pressure.
That's what it is. No Pressure. Yep. Oh. Yeah, dude. Fucking, I love that Keanu Reeves boy. That.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's so slick. I was like, he made a song about the Matrix. No, but yeah, man. I was telling everybody they could just catch us here every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
This will be on YouTube, obviously, Facebook. I'm actually gonna paint a brilliant image of what I'm trying to do with mental health and shit on LinkedIn. So I'm going to find a way how to, I can record this and post this over there. So I'm just going to do that too and give it a trial run, see what happens. But
nice.
On behalf of myself and Deliciously Dope TV, we love doing this for you guys. It's absolutely great. I mean, appreciate doing it.
Yeah.
Matt, anything to add?
I just sit here and listen, man.
Yeah. I mean, at least like you're not suffering though. Like, at least you're not like going through it by yourself, and that I'm the only one taking a very slow descent into senility.
Yeah, hey man, every Monday it gets better. You know what I mean? Until next Monday.
And it's fine.
Yep.
I'm not angry, but I'm agitated, as everybody right now should be.
Yeah.
If you want them to fucking take you serious, then act like, come on, know your worth. first and foremost.
Yeah.
Again, if what you're making on your paycheck isn't more than what unemployment is offering you, are you serious?
Yep.
So let's normalize a few things so that people will take us fucking serious.
Please.
Let's face it, man. Like, nobody really goes to the same restaurant day in, day out. I get that, but they have their favorites.
Yeah.
And those favorites that they have, plumbers, electricians, you get the idea. Those are all skilled trades. Hairdressers, okay?
Yeah.
They're all doing the same thing. Well, that's the same thing with the restaurant industry. The only difference is that chef, if you like him enough and you find him enough and you pay him enough, will have more fucking time to develop more fucking skills to cook a plethora of foods. So when you come and, Patricia, and show me your fucking Pinterest and be like, can you cook that from the Food Network? I can say yes. Because I'll have time to have watched it on the fucking Food Network.
Nope.
But until that day comes and you take our fucking career and culture serious, sorry, you can just take that phone and kindly and politely shove it up your ass. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. At the same time, give me those digits before you do, because I'm calling that shit and putting it on fucking run when it's up your ass, because I'm having fun with this. If extra points for if I turn off the lights and it lights up. Point is, we are serious. We're not all assholes. Well, we're all assholes. I'm just the worst. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying what we're all thinking. Why isn't everybody pissed?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just it, man. And those who don't have a right to be pissed right now are subjectifying themselves to the people who have an extreme right to be pissed right now. What do you do with a powder keg like that?
Who knows?
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that my fucking career is safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure that everything that I've put my life on the line for has been safe. Yeah. Fuck health insurance, dog. I haven't had that I've had it most of my life. My parents are, respectable tax-paying citizens and could afford it, and then they couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I could afford it, and then I couldn't. I would love to go to school, maybe to learn something different, but I can't, because once you get stuck in the restaurant industry, there's really no getting out.
Yeah.
It took COVID. It took a fucking pandemic to put a pen in my hand.
Yeah.
If that's not a fucking sign, I don't know what is. And so that's what I do, man.
Yeah.
I figured if I can just write a book of what I went through and let just one more person read it, and it helps one person, I'm successful, man.
That's all I used to do. Yeah. That's what we do.
Exactly. It doesn't matter the audience. The audience size doesn't matter. That's why you're doing it.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing it, man. But until fucking next Monday, man, I'm Chef Rodney 117. It's my boy Matty. Beautiful bearded fucking lumbersexual. Are you offended by that? Like, if I were like, he's a lumbersexual, no?
No, I think it's hilarious, man.
So do I. Oh, okay, cool. Because I wear a lot of plaid, and obviously I have my beard as well. It's not nearly anything as luscious as that, but still. But this is my normal scruff. Like, I'm just a fucking piece of shit. Like, that's just what it is. What you see is what you fucking get. The point is, if I wear plaid, they're like, "Oh, you're a fucking lumbersexual." I'm like, "I'm also a ginger." You missed that one too.
Yeah, thanks.
That's funny though. To me, like, ginger is funny. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a flying fuck. Come up with something original, and then I might steal it. Like, like Auburn American. Like, that was new for me.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, I could walk up and be like, "What's up, my ginger?" And they're like, "Oh, that's funny. He's fucking red too, freak." You know what I mean? But listen, we're all assholes. We're all freaks.
Yeah.
Take care of your shit in your own backyard first before you come fucking dropping your dog shit off in mine. Yeah. Don't cut down my monkey tree. I don't know why. That bothered me from a couple of years ago. But like somebody cut down my mom's monkey tree and it was barely hanging over her fucking thing, and they cut the whole thing down. Like cutting the branches back, that's one thing, but you cut the whole thing down. Like that's a bit.
Come on. Yeah.
That's personal. Don't make shit personal. Don't take shit personal. If it's meant to be personal, I will put your name at the beginning of the sentence. I promise you.
Yeah.
But until next fucking Monday, y'all, I will see you guys on the flip. Chef Matty, Chef Rodney 117, y'all. I will see you later. Peace.
Yeah. Guys.